Hello and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles with me, Matthew Caddis, and Puggy. So, today we will actually take down Radi Jaeger, the one of the Imperial generals, and the easiest way for foot soldiers to get to the tank without going through his actual, to his camp, without being pretty much annihilated by the tank and, of course, any anti-tank cannons, because there is one on top of the hill if we don't deal with it, which can easily take out the Edelweiss, is to actually send our soldiers up here and to blow up the tree with a grenade. So yeah, so I am going to send each of my soldiers up here. If you want to know why my voice isn't so good, I have a bit of a cold today, so that is why. But as you can see, that question mark there is where the anti-tank cannon is. So I do not want to move the Edelweiss until I have taken down the anti-tank cannon. Although, maybe I should use a bit more CP, I don't know. As for my other troopers, I will definitely move them in a moment. I will move the Edelweiss a little bit forward, at the very least, so it's out of the way, and I can then move my engineers to repair it. But that is that with regards to the Edelweiss, because of that. So now let's move my engineers and have it pretty much repaired. Do we need to use, although I don't want either the Ramsey or Herbert standing on those thing. And sadly, I cannot reach the Edelweiss because I ran out of mobility. So let's move her a little closer, shall we? And then, indeed, repair it that way. Let's see. There we go. Although the repair job wasn't too hard, really. It was only a small amount of HP. So now I will end the phase because although I suppose I could have used a bit of CP to move thingy there. But yeah, all you're going to get here is a bunch of soldiers shuffling. Again, I go back to my previous things. Yeah, this game was made in the days when we had, well, unskippable stuff in strategy RPGs such as this one. And yes, this is a bit of a strategy RPG, even if it is a little different than some other SRPGs. So, now I want to send, let's see, Rosie up the hill, and hopefully to the anti-tank cannon. There it is there. I don't know if she has enough movement to get there, so I'm going to use a B-type grenade to actually blow up the sandbagging and hope that's enough. As I say, I'm not sure. I think I may be able to be ambushed by enemy troops, so I may want to send Vice up there just in case. After all, he is a sky pirate as well. Looks like I did do some damage to that anti-tank cannon. So I say, why don't we just take care of it now, and then be able to go on and hopefully take down General Jaeger pretty soon. Nice one. No, I want to go over to the sandbagging and crouch. Although having said that, that will make me a target for any soldiers in the area. But yeah, with the anti-tank gun down, we can now actually move the Edelweiss into position. Because there are no more things. There will be soldiers coming out, but most of the soldiers will be coming towards Vice and Rosie. So I may want to send my other two troopers up the hill to deal with them. Elise is kind of, well, maybe not wasted, because we will probably need to take out General Radi Jaeger. I don't know if he's a general, actually. But Radi Jaeger's tank, which is there. And although for now, I am going to send them that way. I'll probably send Ramsey that way as well. And yeah, I rearranged my troops. I actually re-recorded the whole thing from there because, of course, Alex is part of my party, and so is Nina, which, of course, I actually sent her, of course, back to the camp, back to the base anyway, to make way for release. So now I might as well disarm this landmine. Yep. And then, indeed, repair the Edelweiss. Because it will take quite a bit of damage from both Radi Jaeger's thing and any other tanks in the area. So, now with that, yes, I will stop there. So, now, let's see what happens then. The soldiers, indeed, seemingly have noticed both Vice and Rosie, which means they can now run up the hill and actually take us out. So, yeah, and they will try to do so. Indeed. Although, that scout is a little nervous, it seems. Let's see. Well, let's see the trooper. If they pack a lot, I think they're a little scared. Well, what kind of troops have you got under your command there, Jaeger? Seriously, you're going to be outdone by a nature freak and, let's see, a singer, a sky pirate, and, let's see, a cowgirl, and Alex, I don't know, and a guy who kind of sounds like Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, that's all I got, sorry. So, well, he's actually voiced by Sonic the Hedgehog. Vice is voiced by Sonic the Hedgehog in this game. So, I want to send them up the thing. Another way you can go is behind here, straight up the pathway. Indeed. In case, I'll do that. I don't know if I can get any more, but, if I drive the Edelweiss too close to the base, it will actually bring in General Radi Jaeger and pretty much cause him to come out, shall we say. So what I want to do is firstly take out the soldiers here.
I got here as soon as I could, but apparently not soon enough.
General Jaeger, you brought reinforcements?
A few, but this place is almost surrounded. We'll lose both the base and supplies if we hold here. Listen, I want you all to pack up what you can and get ready to evacuate.
What will you do, General?
Buy you boys some time. Just leave the enemy to me.
Okay, looks like the big boss man has... Well, not the really big boss man, but certainly the boss has appeared. So, now we have to take down these bunches of enemies, including the scouts and the shock troopers. And you can see there General Jaeger's tank there. And indeed, he gets his own theme here, which kind of sounds, and I'm not joking here, it sounds a lot like the Batman theme. Certainly Danny Elfman's Batman theme from the 1989 Batman film. So, firstly, I'll send you up here, Elise, up the hill, because the best way to target a tank in this game is from behind, and I do not have the balls to actually attack it from the front. So, after all, as I say, this is a strategy RPG. So, back up the hill with you, Vice. Yeah, call it a tactical retreat. Yeah, I know. You're a member of the Blue Rogues. Both you, Ica, who's a scout, and anyone else. But, yeah. Let's send the Edelweiss in, at least, for General Jaeger's tank to take some pot shots at. I already have my one of my things there. As you can see, the Lupus, General Jaeger's tank, is very heavily armoured and can recover quite a bit of HP. We do not yet have an order. I suppose if I had been consistently level grinding my Lancers, I suppose I would have earned that order, the demolition boost order, which allows a Lancer to actually do 3 times, I think it is, damage to a tank, because, yeah, that amount of damage is not going to penetrate the thing. True, I have been leveling up the cannon on the Edelweiss, but as you can see, the Lupus gets 2 turns here. He uses up 4 CP just backing up and doing a turn. Oh, what's wrong with the computer's AI? Just to shoot me twice with his cannon. Yeah. He is very much ruthless to say that he is voiced by Frankie from One Piece. And yes, he is voiced by Frankie from One Piece. He's voiced by Patrick Seitz. Anyway, that being said, let's see, Shock Trooper. Maybe we should try and take him out. Just saying, can you hit him from there, Vice? Not bad, not bad. Run away! Run away! Okay, we have another trooper. And yes, they can summon reinforcements, despite what General Jaeger said earlier on when we tried to storm the base there. So, now I want to repair the Edelweiss. I just hope, against hope, that Ramsey has that. She does not yet, but she does get a potential called repair boost. A couple of the other things also get the repair boost thing. So let's get you up the hill there, Alex. Yeah. And who else? Nina, definitely. Let's send you up there. Very nice. Okay. Am I missing anyone? Yeah, both Elise and thingy, but we need a bit of backup here, so get up there. And why the hell am I not using Rosie? Why the hell am I not using Rosie? Seriously. And Elise, you get up there too. Although it can be very annoying. Right. You two, Nina. Yeah, we'll need you up the hill. Just in case they get past Rosie. Largo, you know what to do. Yeah. That is going to be my strategy for this one. Most definitely. Okay. And pretty much have the Edelweiss be the, not the fall guy, but certainly the punching bag of the Squad 7 thing, because I do not want any of my troops to die by its machine gun, and it does have a machine gun. Quite a lot of tanks in Valkyria Chronicles do have very effective machine guns. And without the... I think I did get defense boost, actually. Yeah, I did get defense boost from my level grinding there. So let's give it another repair before actually taking on the thing. So once again, we will see that the Lupus will damage us twice again, I think. Let's see if I'm right. So, Lupus, I do like the angles, even if it does look a bit like a somewhat war simulator and whatnot and everything. I'll still take this over Call of Duty any day, man. I am not a fan of FPSs of any kind, but I don't like Call of Duty. Even though both games are about war, should I say. But this one has more of a story, I suppose. This is what I like about RPGs. So now aim and fire. Very nice. And not very nice, actually. Beaten within an inch of its life is the Edelweiss. Let's see. Here comes another trooper. I don't know if that's the same one or not. I think they're in the crouching position is thing. So take him down. I wasn't taking him down there, Vice. Seriously. And now even the enemy can do a team attack as well. Yeah, that's going to be trouble. One down, and they're not sending reinforcements this time, unlike at the Grey Vassal Bridge. So yeah, although having said that, we still have 4 soldiers behind the Lupus, which is not great at all. So, firstly, I want to get... I really should have done this sooner, really, is to get more Lancers down the hill. But there's no other way to get the Lancers in place other than to summon them to the mid-range base there. So now I want a bit of help from... I cannot aim that way, so let's go further down. And there we go. Nice one, Rosie! So, no, we want you to take cover behind that tree. Again, not great, but it's the best I can do. There's no grass except at the top of the hill. There is grass at the top of the hill, but not at the bottom. Let's see. Ramsey, you repair the Edelweiss, of course, because the Edelweiss needs it. Of course it does. Of course. And then we can indeed send... In fact, I'm going to move the Edelweiss a little closer. I do not see any other soldiers, so I can do a bit more damage to the Lupus. I don't know if I can damage its treads. I believe the Lupus is classed as a heavy tank in this game, which means it is very, as I said previously, very heavily armored, yes, but it's very hard to aim at the things. So can I actually target the soldiers from the top of the hill? Seemingly the Lupus will only take down, is only interested in pretty much taking down, Wilkins' tank, the Edelweiss, rather than going for my troops by shooting its cannon up there. But from here, I can actually use these to actually target the Lupus if I can. I don't know if I can actually, but I've got one of my Lancers up there. What about you, Largo? Shall I send you up? Yeah, I think I will. Yeah. The big burly guy of the Squad 7. Although you're a little slower than Elise. I don't know why, but I don't know. I'm not going to say, I don't want to be ageist, so what do we get? Well, at least I can say this. I can't do any more damage to the Lupus. Boom! You get the idea. Attacks twice. Yeah. To be fair to General Jaeger, defending the base with all his might. And it seems all of the other soldiers are not doing anything, so... Would this be a good time to storm the base? I don't know. The Lupus certainly managed to stop it from moving backwards, so at least that's something. Though it will probably move backwards at the end of this turn, so... yeah. Shall I go for the thing? In fact, let's send one of my things. So at least, let's see, can I get around the other soldiers and actually aim at the Lupus? Not that well, because I can't target the radiator, but one thing at once, I guess. I have taken out its mobility at least, so I was able to do that with the thing. So that's good. So now I will crouch because, of course, Lancers can't counterattack, unlike troopers and scouts. So what do we have in the immediate area where we can actually take down the base there? Well, we can get behind it. Now it can't move the Lupus and actually use a grenade on all those enemies. So let's try that strategy, shall we? So I'm going to send Rosie down there. Be careful, Rosie. I may send Vice as backup, just in case I need to, because we know how much other soldiers will tear it to pieces. And of course, still, even though the Lupus has been immobilized, I still am kind of worried that it will still fire its guns on there. Although it is Rosie at least has got a special potential, strong-willed, which she is as far as females go. Though she's not like Captain Marvel. She's not trying to be like Captain Marvel. She does have somewhat of a backstory. I suppose Captain Marvel kind of did, even though I'm not a fan of that film. It's my least favourite Marvel movie. But let's fire at the thing. There we go. Even if I cannot do much, that'll have to do for now. And I guess I'll send my thing. Let's send you, Alex, down the hill. And why not? That trooper's wide open, man. Yeah, well. And hide behind the tree, I guess. And shall I send another of my troopers? You bet your ass I will, because that, as I say, he's still a sitting duck, is that trooper. Even though he's firing at me now. And we know that they're not going to send in any reinforcements. Right, down he goes. So now, let's hide behind the tree. And, no, let's hide behind this tree. Although I really should have been closer to the tree. But never mind. We know that the enemy forces are not going to do. However, one thing that Jaeger can do is use his own orders, such as all units evade. So it will be harder to hit them now. So yeah. Thankfully, the Lupus isn't going nowhere. So all he can do is blast the living crap out of the Edelweiss. And so long as I have Ramsey behind them, then yeah. And there's a reason why Elise is in that position. I can't do much with her yet. So now, with my troopers in position, let's go straight into the base. Although, having said that, it's still the matter of the Edelweiss being the proverbial sitting duck here. So, repair, repair, repair. And there we go. Very good. And I might repair again, just in case. You can repair as many times as you need with the thing. The engineer's tool is limitless. It is infinite. Though it isn't a crappy villain from a villain with wasted potential from a Sonic game. So let's actually send you down the hill there, Elise, and actually target the Lupus from behind, so we can actually end this mission. Because yeah, down the hill, and yeah, one of her things is she's a neat thing. She does not like dirt. And there we go. Lupus is down.
Not bad, not bad. Looks like Gallia's got some competent tank men.
General Jaeger, the base patrol has finished evacuating along with the supplies.
All right. That means this base is just another patch of woods now. We'll thank the Gallians for this another day. Get the last of your men out.
Welts, the enemy is abandoning the base.
One step ahead. They timed that perfectly. I'm just glad that backup unit arrived late.
So now we have the task of getting in the thing, which will be easy to do because they pulled the last of their troops out now that we destroyed General Jaeger's tank. So yeah, that's the mission complete. So yeah, and I could have gotten a better ranking on that one, but as I say, I'm not going for rankings here. Yeah, that's about the one I would get there. So what kind of thing? Actually, it's a medium tank, apparently, is the Lupus. Who knew? Well, on the next episode, we are headed to the desert. So until then, I will see you later. Goodbye!